Hello, and welcome to Saving People, Queering Things, the supernatural podcast where we're excited to talk about season 4 and bring you all of our queer theories about angels, demons, and the Winchesters.
Woohoo! Today we have a special midweek preview for season 4.
I'm Abigail, one of your hosts. My pronouns are they, them. And something I'm really excited to talk about a lot in season 4 is the religious metaphors, symbolism that's happening in this season. I think this season really kicks off the lore getting way, way bigger. And I am excited to talk about all the implications of that, both from a story perspective, also from a queer perspective. I love this season so much.
Fantastic. I'm Noah. My pronouns are he, him. I'm super excited this season to talk about how Bobby and Sam dealt with Dean being gone. And because obviously he comes back because gay love pierces the veil and saves them and all of that. But I want to see how Bobby and Sam handled it. I want to see their end. I'm excited. It's going to be a good season.
I am Elena. My pronouns are she and they. And I think for me, I'm most excited to talk about, because as Noah was saying, we know that Dean comes back. I won't say how or when, but when he does get back, I think that the relationship dynamic between the two of them between the brothers is really, really fascinating in season 4. And to explore that, I think is going to be really fun. I don't want to say more because I will spoil literally everything. I will be Tom Holland up in this bitch, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just really stoked for their relationship this season.
Yeah, there's some big shifts, and I'm excited to see Noah experience that for the first time.
Me too.
I'm very excited. It cannot wait. It can't come fast enough, honestly. Been waiting through this whole season with the demon deal, knowing Cass is around the corner, and it's all about to hit the fan.
Indeed.
We are looking forward to season 4, and we wanted to give you a little bit of a preview of what you can expect. As we have been through the past 3 seasons, we're going to be discussing every episode through themes that we have chosen, and we thought it would be fun to give you a little preview of what some of those themes are going to be. So each of us have picked an episode and a theme that we are particularly excited to discuss, and we're going to share those with you.
I think the episode I'm looking forward to the most is viewing After School Special through the theme of neglect, because I think that's going to be an interesting theme, and then the title is going to be fun in any way.
And this is not really a major spoiler, but that is another flashback episode. So
yeah. Get to see the boys when they were boys.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm there for it.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
I am really excited to talk about this. This season contains one of my all-time favorite episodes, which is On the Head of a Pin. And we are going to be talking about that episode through the lens of cowardice, which I think is going to make for Noah, when I tell you that episode is banger, it's really good. It's going to have some very interesting conversations to be had about that episode. It is depressing as hell.
Okay.
Don't have any expectations that you will feel any good feelings during it, but it is a good episode.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a really interesting discussion to be able to, a lens to look at that episode through.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of themes this season that are connected to faith or religion, because this season leans really heavily on some of those themes, and we're gonna get to be kind of critical of the way Supernatural handles faith and religion and spiritual themes and metaphors, and we hope that will be some good interesting conversations for everyone to listen to. The episode I am most looking forward to this is a season where I have a lot of favorites, but the one I think I want to identify is 418, the monster at the end of this book, which we are going to be talking about through the theme of knowledge. And if you know what that episode is about, you know why that theme will be so interesting. If you don't know what that episode is about or why that theme is so interesting, trust me, that's one you won't want to miss. Obviously, that's a ways down the road, but yeah, super, super excited about a lot of these themes.
Yeah, there were several on here that I was like, oh, I'm going to pick that one. Oh, I'm going to pick that one. Because the themes we have this season are really, really good.
Yeah.
Human nature, necessity, heritage again, desire.
We're talking about vices one week.
I'm very excited for
another
that's
week.
the one I was just gonna say. I'm so excited to talk about Fate.
Yeah. So yeah, that's some previews of what's coming this season in terms of themes. And as always, if you have a theme that you have thought of for a specific episode that you would love us to talk about, yeah, please reach out. We would love to hear your suggestions, or we would love to hear your thoughts on a theme we've done in the past and an episode we've done in the past. If you've got things to add to the conversation.
Much like Dean Winchester's sexuality, these themes are very fluid, and we're happy to change them if we need to.
And that's actually a great segue to be like, we are going to be doing a lot of queering things this season.
We're going to live up to the name, folks.
It's only going to get more gay here. And we're going to be looking at these characters and these storylines and seeing what we can pull out from them when we look at them with a queer lens.
I'm trying to think of like how we could use the Captain Marvel, like higher, further, faster, but like something gayer. Like it's there. I don't know. I'll get there. Next up, we are going to be digging into some hopes and predictions from our resident newbie, Mr. Noah, who has, we're sure, lots of different theories that we're very excited to hear, given that Abigail and I are the podcast hosts who knew too much, which is, if you know, you know.
I appreciated that reference.
Thought you would.
We have a couple of listener questions for this. So Nick, one of our listeners, has given us a couple of questions to ask Noah. And so these questions are kind of two sets of questions. First off is, what do you already know about season 4?
Well, by golly, thanks, Nick. Appreciate you reaching out to us. What do I already know about season 4? Honestly, I don't know what I know from season 4, because I know a lot about the future of Supernatural. I'm not sure about when exactly it happens. I'm pretty confident that Dean's going to make it out of hell. That's one thing I do know about season 4. I know Cass is going to show up. Cass is going to save Dean. Yeah, I'm reasonably confident that Dean's going to make it out. Cass is going to be an invaluable member of the group. And that's basically it. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty out there. I have no idea what Ruby's up to. Don't really know what that whole is building up to.
Yeah. So that leads well into these two questions. So first off, what do you think is going to happen? So your predictions, and what would you like to have happen in season 4?
Okay. I think that Sam's going to get even darker as a hunter, as a person. I think Bobby's going to sacrifice something major for the boys, because he's already done a lot for them. But I think at this point, he's going to have to make some significant sacrifice to draw the storyline a little bit further. Cass is going to be just the best. And I think somebody's gonna do a goddamn backflip. This is the third time someone's gonna do it this season. I bet.
This will be the season you get your backflip.
This will be the one.
I'm curious as to what you know about Cass as a character.
Yeah, specifically.
Like, what do you know specifically about them?
I know that he's an angel who's relatively new to the scene, right? Like he's not as experienced as a bunch of the other angels.
I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Well, yeah,
we're not gonna.
You're pausing like you're asking a question.
It feels bad because I'm waiting for someone else to interrupt or something, but nope. He's really lovable, but doesn't talk a lot, and he's awkward. I don't know what his powers are really. Like angel powers. We haven't really met an angel yet. So
no, we haven't met an angel yet.
Are they kind of just the same as demon powers? Just the opposite? Who knows at this point?
Just add sparkles.
I'm very curious to see, because they really, they got real freaking supernatural right there at the end when they showed actual hell, and
yeah,
they could do anything. They've got so much potential, and I'm really there for it. I'm excited to see Cass and his potential beautiful character.
If you could have like your dream, like your wish list, what's your wish list? Obviously backflip, obviously Cass.
I would love to see Bella show up again. I would love to see some new badass characters that come in and are adjacent to the Hunter storyline, but not quite of that life. Like Bella, like
Hendrickson,
yeah, who give us a different spin on hunters and how they view the world. Ooh. I think that's such a good take, and I always love seeing more of that. I want to see more demon politics. When the fuck does Crowley come in? I want to see him.
You don't get him till season 5.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I want to see the
Season
trickster
4
again.
and 5 are a set of absolute bangers in terms of introducing.
Really neat. And season 4 and 5 are really closely tied together, like plot wise.
Yeah.
Season 5 is really a continuation of season 4 in a lot of ways. So a lot of,
Okay. Kind of like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's
very much, like if you look at the early half of Supernatural, you've got like 1 and 2 were like the same arc. Season 3 was like, oh shit, it all hit the fan. And then 4 and 5 were like the conclusion of the arc. It's really nice.
And then
done.
6 and 7, because there's 15 goddamn seasons of the show. So half is
6
7.
and 7 we will talk about when we get there.
When we get much closer to them.
Oh
because-
dear. Oh dear.
Whole other thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming up and I cannot wait to see it all.
I am excited to see how you feel about some of these things that you really hope to see, because I think some of them might get fulfilled in ways you're not expecting.
Good.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that play out and seeing what you actually think of characters like Cass, because you know some stuff, but experiencing him as a character will be really fun. That I'm just excited to watch. It feels like I love seasons 1 through 3 a lot. Like I love them so much. They're super foundational, but there is something really fun that happens when the show introduces angels and totally new concept. The world just kind of explodes. And I'm really excited to like watch that linearly for the first time in a long time, to talk about it from the perspective of like watching it unfold week by week.
Like seasons 4 and 5, I have been waiting for this since I was a junior or sophomore in college. I've been waiting for somebody to like thoroughly dig into all of the meaningful shit that happens in those 2 seasons. And so like I'm ready for not just like, I know we make a lot of fun jokes about like, yay, Cass, like, and I am so excited for Cass, but Sam and Dean and the journey they go on this season is so well written, and I'm so excited to discuss it at a critical level with such fun people.
Talking about free will and family is going to get so much more interesting in these seasons. Like, there's so much there in the storytelling and in the choices the characters are getting to make that is just really.
It almost feels like it's something we kind of talked about in our season 3 recap, was like the escalation of power throughout seasons. But I think that something else that's really nice is that in seasons 1, 2, and 3, you kind of have like this like sort of widening of Sam and Dean's world, from just like there are these 2 kids and they lose their mom and now they're hunters, and it just keeps the world around them keeps getting a little bigger. But then when you hit season 4 and 5, I feel like it doesn't get wider, it gets deeper. Like you really delve into some serious stuff that you don't even realize has literally been bubbling beneath the surface the whole fucking time. And it's just so good to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be exciting.
Well, that's about all we have today. We are super excited, and this is a midweek episode release as a little bonus for you all this week. But thanks for joining us today. Thanks for joining us for season 3. We are so excited to have you with us as we go into season 4 this upcoming week.
So soon, right around the corner. That's crazy.
It's all happening and I'm way too excited about it.
If you're not already, make sure you are subscribed so that you get our season 4 episodes as they come out. You can find those wherever you listen to your podcasts, and you can find all of our social media and everything on our website. All of that is linked in the show notes as always.
Be sure to ride along with us in the coming week as we kick off season 4 with its premiere, episode 1, Lazarus Rising, through the theme of family.
Thank you all for coming along for the ride, and we wish you a peaceful road until we meet again.